Cheers. What?
Is Moon's hog money?
Oh my god, I knew you were gonna cut the cameras. The baby. Do you guys check each other's social media? So, hey guys, what's up? It's me, Danny Ray, and welcome back to a whole other video. And look at who is here. Sergio Moon himself. Here he is. As you guys can see by the title, we're gonna be doing a Q&A and a little bit of a mukbang. I was craving Chinese food and Serge was down, so that's exactly what we ordered. Serge, do you want to say anything before I say what we got for dinner?
Thanks for inviting me back. Missed you guys. And if there's food involved, I'm eating, so thank you for having me.
So we ended up ordering lo mein, which is this one. Let's open it up so you guys can get a perfect view. I'll like so, oh my god,
that smells ridiculous.
It smells fucking amazing. Here you go, baby. And then we also got beef and broccoli, which is Sergio's favorite.
I'm gonna be fucking that up real good.
Ooh, yes. Delicious. I'm so excited. We also got crab ragoons and a side of rice, and yeah, let's get right into it. I asked Instagram to ask me some questions for me and Serge to answer, and you guys sent them in, so those are the questions we're gonna be answering. And we're just gonna get right into it because, to be honest, I'm fucking hungry, so let's just serve ourselves first, real quick. Actually, wait, let me get the fucking questions up. But, by the way, babe, what have you been up to? I feel like that should be the first question. You haven't been on the channel in a while, so let's that be the first question. Well, I look for the question.
What I have been up to in my really interesting life that I live every day. I work, I be working and I be twerking, but all I do is work and stream. That's my life.
Make sure to check out the stream.
Go work, go stream, end the day, start the day. That's what I do. Not much to it, but it's fun. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now.
These noodles are amazing. By the way, guys, we ordered from Brothers Noodles, and the people there were so fucking cute when I walked in. But yeah, Serge got a new job, and he's just been working and grooving. Oh my god, that is so good. Alright, let's get into the first question. Hold on. Since we're talking about jobs, the first question is, what job do you think you would be good at other than the job you have right now? And let's answer for each other. And but also answer for yourself.
So what I think you would be really good at? Well, you've had this job in the past, you're really good with kids. I mean, the preschool, you know what I mean? That's what I think. Another job I would probably say is like photography, shooting for people. Not like certain, like not models, but like probably like any type of like photography. It could be like wild, like wilderness, nature, something like that. But I also feel like you would be good at capturing people as well. So I would say photography.
I love that. I love a creative and not creative one. You know what I mean? For me to you, I think so. Serge is a big social butterfly, and he can literally talk to anybody, and sell anybody anything. Like, he's just great. I think he'd be really good at like marketing, realty, like, you know what I mean? Like being a realtor or doing anything in like the marketing area, because he's really good at like sales and like putting out a pitch and like just being very social and talkative and not shy, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think those are the couple of jobs that I would say, like in those type of areas, for sure. But like, he's also just like good at everything. So he's just a quick learner. So that was a nice crunch. If I can, what job do you think I would be good at for like myself? I would honestly pick like anything like social media marketing, maybe like digital marketing, like maybe doing something like the social media for like a big brand, like running their social media, like that type of era, because like I feel like I'm really good at that for like my own social media. Like, I know how to make a feed, you know, like how to make it look really pretty and aesthetically pleasing and good to look at. So like I feel like I can do that and like just like come up with like the little ideas, stick up with trends, and do all the like social media stuff for like a big brand. Like I feel like I would do that, and that's kind of like what I want to do, but I definitely need to go to school for it. So fingers crossed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Job for myself, honestly, never really thought about it, but like I'm really good at a lot of things, and if I really put my mind to anything, I'll get it down. So without sounding too cocky, I would pretty much say anything. That's a dumbass answer, so it's...
But I think that's a good mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just like, I mean, I can really learn anything. It's like not a big issue for me, but I would say something that I'm really good at, honestly, probably like something that has to deal with like trying to figure where someone's at, like an investigator, or like a fucking, or like trying to be in a mindset of like somebody that's on the run. Like I don't know if they're called bounty hunters or what the fuck they're called, but like anything that has to do with hunting someone down, I think I'd be really good at that.
That's really cool. Okay, do you want to pick a question? So it's this one or this one? What?
Is Moon's hog money?
Oh my god, I knew you were gonna say that one.
Hey, Pa. I'm gonna go with, what's your favorite thing about being together?
What's your favorite thing about being together?
Yeah.
Or about each other?
What's your favorite
It says,
thing?
what's your favorite thing about together? I'm guessing, what's your favorite thing about being together? You know what I mean? I think like how compatible we are and how well we match with like a lot of things in our lives, like our humor, our qualities, what we want, how, you know, like stuff like that. Like I think that's like one of my favorite things. And just like how we like we like a lot of the same things, we like doing a lot of the same things, so like we match very well in like a lot of areas. I love it all, you know?
I would agree on that. My favorite thing is that she eats my ass. It's my fucking favorite thing.
No. Cut the cameras. Oh my god.
Also, my favorite thing is that we kind of just get each other. It's like, we know when we're in a bitchy ass mode, we know when we don't want to be talked to, we know when like we just want to be annoying, and like, I don't know, it doesn't take communication to understand what we're going through, and it's kind of like easy. You just be like, oh, like I don't have to tell her this because she probably already knows, and she does know, so like then she acts like this to help me get out of this mood. So it's like communicating without communicating is probably my favorite thing. It's just like easy to be yourself and like not having to like, oh fuck, I gotta not be in an annoying ass mode from work and then to come home, which like I don't try to do, but like she'll understand, like when I walk to the door she's like, oh, he had a day. So it's like, I think that's like my favorite thing. It's like, it's very easy to read each other.
I would agree. I love that.
Can you get my ass now? Let's
do a little light and easy one. How are the doggies? The doggies are great. Kelly up. Kelly's right here. Hello, little baby. And let me grab Raydell. Raydell's right here. Hello.
And then let me show you.
And then the new addition, Loki. Be careful with the food because she wild. And this is Loki.
This is Loki, girl.
The baby. Speaking of Loki, we can actually tell you guys. We can tell you guys the story of how we got her. But they're doing good.
They're making a lot of
disruptions.
They're really good at messing shit up, I'll tell you that. But they are great.
Yeah, they're doing great.
They're spoiled. That's all you guys need to know, okay?
They're all getting along. We found Loki in Printerville.
Which, if you guys don't know, is a small town, border town south.
By Douglas, like literally in Douglas.
Well, we were at my parents' house.
Yeah.
And what were we doing for something?
Yeah, I don't know. We were down there for some family thing. We were about to leave, and I saw a dog outside, which happened to be Loki. And I was like, oh my god, is that a dog? Is that a dog? And like, a dog I've never seen before. Like, a lot of dogs are usually around there, but it was a dog I've never seen before. And she was like right there, right on the front porch.
And a puppy. Like,
a puppy
like
at 3 months. And so I was like, what the heck? And so I go outside, and then the neighbor comes out, and no, Serge goes outside because I was like, babe, go check the dog, go see like if it's a girl or a boy, or like whose dog is it, or like whatever, if we can find the owner. So Serge ended up going outside.
And the dog was just like right by our front door, like pet it, whatever, like give it like comfort. And so I look like under the dog, and I see it's a female, and I was like, oh my god. Like, so we have a rule, we only own female dogs. So right then and there I knew that Danny's gonna want to keep her, so I was like, fuck. I was like, okay. So then I went back inside and I got water, and gave the dog water, and then got a bowl, and I got some food from the other dogs just so she can eat something. Just scarfed the water and the food down. So then Danny came outside and started with the dog, and kind of she's like fell in love instantly. And we had to leave back to Tucson that day, so we didn't have much time to find the owner. Yeah, my neighbor came out and he's like, oh hey, is that like, you know whose owner that is? Like, or like owner of that dog? And I was like, no, I just found it. And he's like, is it yours? And he's like, no, I just put a collar on it, like a flea collar, so like kill off the ticks and fleas off of it. And he's like, oh, you guys can keep it if you want. Like I don't have room for her. He was like, you guys can just go ahead and take her. And I was like, well, like we kind of don't have room for her. I was like, well, but I mean, we're not gonna leave her. So we ended up bringing her back to Tucson.
When we got back, I posted her on TikTok, but someone from Douglas that we know, who's really close to my family and everything, it was her dog, like part of like the litter. So, and she ended up getting lost, and they lived out in the ranch. And so she ended up getting lost. We were giving away these dogs either way. Like, you can keep her if like you want her. And I was like, well, it ended up working out because we ended up keeping her, obviously. And she's honestly like the best, freaking cutest, like cuddle bug, sweetest, scared of every noise dog. Like, she's just adorable. But I wouldn't have had it honestly any other way, because she's freaking adorable. And I don't know, like, imagining her without her life is like kind of weird now. Like, I feel like she was meant to. Yeah. She was showed up at the doorstep for a reason. So things happen for a reason. Pick a question, any question.
What advice would you give your younger self?
I would say to not care about what others say and tell you what to do, and for you to do what you want to do, and to listen to yourself and don't listen so much to others, because at the end of the day, like, it's you, yourself, and I, and there's no one else like that is gonna take you where you actually want. Because now I'm here and I'm like, damn, like I should have just done what I wanted back then, and it probably would have been farther. But you know, things do happen for a reason, and you start things when you were supposed to. But I would say listen to yourself and what you want to do, and do that instead of what others are telling you you should do. Yeah?
That's really good.
That's what I would say.
I wouldn't talk to him. I wouldn't tell him anything. I am right now, and I'm perfectly fine, and I don't have any complaint in my life, so I wouldn't talk to him. I'd be like, keep going, little man. You're almost there. You're gonna get out of it anyways. And I did.
That's true.
Didn't really need anybody else, so. Well, besides this one. But yeah, I wouldn't give myself any advice at all, because I wouldn't change anything that I did. I did it for a reason, and shit led one thing to another, and I'm here, so.
Was it hard moving in together at first? Asking for myself because I'm scared of a big change. LMAO. So, wait, okay. So, how we moved in together is not like every, like, you had a discussion and we're like, hey, we should move in together.
I'll take this one.
No, because I know you're gonna say something stupid. So let me say the truth, and then you can say what you gotta say.
Well, if they know the truth, then you know what I say.
Well, then go. Before I say the actual truth.
She didn't have a choice. She didn't have a choice. There was no fucking talking about it. It was me, and I said, hey, I have my PlayStation, I have my clothes. I ain't fucking leaving.
Okay, so for some context.
That's the gist. Yeah, so.
We met, right? 2.5 weeks go by after I was hanging out with him in Douglas. And my tia Brenda and my nana were going to Phoenix for my nana's doctor's appointment. And I was like, oh my god, this is like the perfect time to have him come up. And I was like, oh, well, let me ask if he can come up with you guys, and then I'll just take him down later. But I thought like, oh, like we'll take him down. Like I just literally was like, oh yeah, I'll just take him down later on when ever. Like I didn't say a date. I didn't say anything. I think I just said, and I'll just take him back later. So that ended up happening. He comes up. And we're there, we're having a good time, and then months go by. And I realized that I was like, we're literally living together now. And then so he ends up getting a job, and then we end up just like living together. So like we didn't have like that traditional like, we dated first and then had a talk and we were years in and we're like, boom, like no, like we've been together for 5 years and we've also have lived together for 5 years.
I feel like we just skipped the bullshit, but we're just like, if it works out, it works out.
We just jumped right into it, you know?
Yeah.
But ended up working out. So shout out.
Shout out me for making that decision.
Shut the fuck up. If I would say give advice, like if we were like to give people like advice for like moving in together, I would say like it's for sure gonna be like a little different. I don't think it would be hard because like you obviously know your person, you know the person you're moving in with, so it's not gonna be hard, but like you're just gonna find out like different traits that they do. You're gonna find out things that you never see them do because you obviously don't live with them 24/7 and you don't know them in a regular basis in that type of way, because I promise you like you're comfortable, but like when you live together, like you're fucking like comfortable, okay? Like you learn a lot about each other, and but like I wouldn't say it's like scary or like hard.
I mean, to put it in easier terms, you're just gonna find out what their shit smells like, and if you can handle that, you can handle anything. So scary? No. little intimidating? Maybe. Shit stinks.
Oh my god.
Shit stinks.
Really?
You love them at the end of the
But like,
day.
and also like, it can also be, for the person who's asking this question, like for instance, like I do like know you guys personally or whatever, I would say like you probably wouldn't be intimidated, but like he probably might, just because like let's say like if the girl has never moved out of like their parents' place or like their hometown or like anything like that, like it's very intimidating, and that can be scary and that can be hard for them because obviously they're new to, you know, they're used to only one fucking thing. But if the guy like he's lived alone and like he has a job and like he's doing this and he's doing that, or if it's like the opposite, it's like it's gonna be scary probably for one person or hard for one person than probably the other if you guys are living like two different lives right now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, but if that makes sense, like it probably could be hard for one person and not hard for the other, or vice versa.
It's gonna be hard for somebody.
Yeah, you never know.
Because you know, every relationship, well not every, but most relationship, it's always one person was already doing their own thing, and this person was starting to do their own thing. It's rare occasions where they're both living separate and have their own things already, like job, house, or job, apartment, car, right? It's always going to be uneven in some sort of way, so it's kind of like you expect them to come in and start pulling the same amount of weight that you do. So it's going to be intimidating for one person, but once you settle in, and it's not going to be months, like it's going to take you guys a year or two to finally be like, to be one.
Yeah.
Like when you're in a household, it takes time to understand like, oh shit, this is how we do it, when we do it, why we do it.
Oh yeah, because like you do things one way, you do, so like you guys had to find your guys' way, not your way and your way.
Yeah.
Like you end up finding like how you guys kind of do things.
You have to, at the end of the day, you always have to meet in the middle. You can't fucking force someone to do 70.
Like you're a fucking
30.
team. Like like, and don't even just say that. Like you're really a team. So, and it's actually like that. So.
Yeah. And there's gonna be a lot of times where you're just gaming and you hear someone in the background saying, "Bring me a roll of toilet paper." You're like, I'm in a fucking game, bro. You sacrifice that game to go get your ass up and go get toilet paper, and it'll be worth it because then she won't.
The fact you're putting me so on blast.
She's not. She's not gonna murder you in your sleep. So just think about that.
And to remember to get off the game is key. Is when you always remember.
But don't ever get off when you're winning. Go leave on a. What's that?
My camera started overheating because all the lights.
Turn on the lights,
but
baby.
we are back. to answer.
Okay.
To answer a few more questions.
Favorite vacation you guys took / you want to take? So my favorite vacation, it was a short one, very short one, but this was like very early in our relationship. I think this was our first year together, probably like 8 months.
I think so.
A month prior to this vacation, I bought Callie for Valentine's Day for Danny, and Callie was a puppy. She was probably like 4 months, and we took her to Sedona. And what I really loved about it, it was just kind of like, fuck it, let's go now, like let's go. Ended up getting lost on the way, ended up in pretty much 10 minutes out of Flagstaff.
Very spontaneous.
So I really liked it because it was, we got there, walked Callie around. Everybody, that town is such a dog town. It's the best. Everybody has dog treats in their pocket.
Literally.
Like they would see Callie, they'll pet her. They would ask, they'll be like, hey, can we pet your dog? Like, fuck everyone. Then so all of a sudden there's a bag of treats popping out. Callie probably got like 18 treats that trip. But went to a bar, there's a doggy bowl, and people walking in and out. The bartender would go tell people that we have a dog outside. People would come out and give her dog treats. So I really liked that one because it was just us three and it wasn't planned and we just fucking got up and left. So I would say that one. Like more spontaneous. Again, how I said before, I'm not a planner. I hate to plan shit. Kind of just like to do it. And that was exactly the definition of my type of vacation.
And we haven't done much, but we do plan on doing a lot more trips for sure. But out of the ones we have, I would definitely say Flagstaff. We went to Flagstaff last year in the beginning of the year, last February, for our Valentine's Day trip, and it was just so much fun. Like it was just.
We ended up extending it.
Yeah, we ended up extending it to all the way to Sunday because we were gonna leave back Saturday night, and it was just like the best. Like it was so fun. Extending it was spontaneous because we like only had the Airbnb that we rented for a little bit, so we ended up getting like a doggy hotel for like all of us, so like the dogs can also stay with us in there, and it was just like the best. Like walking around Flagstaff, he's never been to Flagstaff, so like it was fun like taking him around like downtown Flag and like just like showing him the way and like going to different spots to eat and trying different beer. And we met a lot of people that like I still like follow on social medias and keep up with them, so like it's just like so fun, and that's like a memory, like a top memory that I'll definitely never forget. It was so much fun. And then for like vacation that I would love to take with him, honestly, obviously anything. Like I would go on a trip anywhere right now, to be honest, because I haven't done a lot of vacationing in my life or like visited a lot of places. So like it'd be fun to just like experience something for our first time. Like we've both never even been on a plane, so like it'd be fun to like go anywhere. But if I were to pick like one place that like matches like both of our energy, I don't know, like we love trying like different breweries and stuff, so like definitely a place where like you can like hop around and like go to try different spots.
Like Amsterdam, Berlin.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, you know what I mean.
They're
like
very big on like Oktoberfest.
Yeah, like that'd be really cool.
My dream vacation spot that I'll never change my answer until I do it would be Iceland.
Oh, Iceland.
Iceland is the shit. They have no mosquitoes. Like what the fuck else do you want? That shit's a vibe. No mosquitoes.
No, yeah, that's sick.
Gas.
I don't even know what I would. Like, I don't know, like anywhere. I swear, like I'd just go anywhere. I'd go anywhere with you.
Damn. Someone's getting their ass in.
We kind of answered this question with the moving in one, like if it's hard to move in, and like if so they asked like, do you guys split chores around your house? So we do it 50-50, like he said we do it 50-50 no matter what. And like some days like I'm gonna clean the apartment, I'm gonna do the dishes, or he's gonna do the dishes, he'll clean the apartment. Like it'll just like, we'll split. I do laundry, he does laundry. It just like changes. It like just depends, and honestly it depends on like who has the time to actually do it, because your schedule can just vary, you know what I mean, between you two. So like whoever has like that time and can clean the house and has that free time while the other one is like getting shit done and being busy for something else, then yeah, like do that favor and get the fucking house clean, because like it is also your house, so like do what you gotta do, you know what I mean. And so yeah, we do it 50-50 for sure, because that's just the way to do it. And
the most important thing to remember about 50-50, it doesn't mean the same 50-50.
No.
Don't do the same chores though every 50-50.
No.
It doesn't. Don't be like, oh, that's my job. No, it's not your job. It's 50-50. If they done that, then you should do that. But if they want to do that, then you do that.
Yeah.
Don't be like, well, why'd you do my 50? It's like, no, that's not a fucking. It's not your duty just for that. The 50-50 means whatever they want to do, because maybe their job is to do the dishes. That 50-50 doesn't mean they want to fucking do it the next 2 days. So don't fucking have them designated at the fucking dishwashing station over there called the sink. Fucking, you washed them yesterday, fucking take a little sweep, little mop, wipe your ass over there, do that, then they can wash the dishes. Maybe you don't want to fucking wipe down, wash the dishes then.
Yeah.
Put a little load in. And don't have a designated day. That's the worst fucking thing to do, to have a designated day to be like, Friday's our day. Well, guess what? Saturday through Thursday, your house is gonna look like absolute dog shit.
So random.
Just fucking random it. Like, fucking, you know, you got home 30 minutes early, an hour early, and you know she's gonna be busy. Fucking get your hands dirty for an hour. In your mind, you should be technically still working, so work on the house. 50-50 doesn't mean you only assigned to do this one thing. 50-50 is just going what they're doing. Or, you know, they can go off what you're doing. It's very simple. Don't over fucking think shit, and don't be thinking you have a designated 50-50.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, perfectly said.
Because then shit gets complicated. Favorite song at the moment? Oh, I have a lot of favorite songs right now. And I was never big on music. But my favorite song right now would have to be Poco a Poco from Javi. That shit's a banger. Bingy.
I don't even know what my favorite song is right now, to be honest. Oh, Stick Season by Noah Kahan. Yeah, or his new song that he just dropped, I think it's called Forever. That one's probably that's probably like my favorite one right now.
That's the one?
That one's really good. This one? Yeah, that one's really good.
Leave a comment down below on your favorite song, because we fuck with music. Might as well fucking try to expand our little palette of music.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Do you guys check each other's social medias? No.
I don't even use social media anymore.
No, yeah, he doesn't like really use it, and like I'll admit, like there was time in like the beginning of our relationships where like I would obviously check, but like now like no, I don't. It got to a point where I was literally like, why am I checking? And like when you're looking for something. Obviously, you're looking for something to disappoint you. You're looking for something, you know what I mean? Like, so like I don't know, like it just, if something's happening, I'm gonna find out either way, or he's gonna have the balls to fucking tell me, and that's that. So like no, like we just don't.
The reason I don't check any of her social media, because first thing, I just trust her and I really don't have a second thought about it. But if she was to do, in a hypothetical, if she was to do something that would hurt me, that's her choice. I was like, I made the choice to trust her. That alright, my bad, I fucked up. We'll split ways mutually. But it's like why am I gonna feel insecure about myself, of how I think of her? I just already putting a bad image of how I think of her. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I know she's doing something. It's like, well, I'm already thinking that she's doing something even though she's not. Then that's how this is how you think of her already. So it's like, it's her choice. If she wants to do something stupid, she's gonna do it. Hey, shit happens. Like, you're not gonna fucking die. But I trust her with everything that I know, so it's like I don't have a fucking reason to. And I never have. I don't think I've ever opened your phone for your social media. I've taken pictures of my butthole on her phone.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I swear to God, the people that are really watching me for the first time and you don't know how I am, welcome to the fucking show, brother. Favorite type of date night, like going out for dinner or staying in? We do both a lot.
Yes.
But our favorite, we're very, for our date night, we usually do breweries and good food and live bands. Like, that's our go-to. That's our favorite type of shit to do when we go out. But our go-to is a 12-pack, a movie, and that sofa right there with our dogs. Those are the go-to, and that's what our favorite thing to do. That's
literally the answer. Yeah, he answered it perfectly. Yeah, like if we're home, we're watching a movie, drinking some beer, and if we're out, it's either because friends invited us and we're doing something and playing cards at somebody's house, or we're watching a live band somewhere, listening to some live music, trying some different beer and getting some good food. Like, it's just Just depends on the type of feeling of that night, you know what I mean? And last but not least is favorite memory together.
When I got my ass ate.
The silence was so loud. It was so loud. I can't. Favorite memory? I would say my favorite memory is honestly us getting Kelly together. That would probably be one of my definitely favorite memories that like I'll just like never forget. It was just like a time where it was just me and him and with our baby girl, Callie, and like we were our first dog together. And so it was just like a memory that like I just probably will never forget.
There's so much shit we've done together. Like we've done a lot of firsts, and to just pick one. I'm just fucking going through the camera roll in my brain right now, trying to think. I'm gonna fucking backpack, getting low-key.
Okay.
You know what it is actually? A favorite memory is actually getting our own apartment together.
Oh my god, yeah, that was so good.
This little motherfucker right here.
I remember that. That was so nice. When we came to walk through it for the first time.
Yeah, that was actually pretty dope. It's kind of like shows you realization of you could just kind of go wherever you want. Don't fuck, like this is mine now. So like I would say that's my favorite memory, just like getting our first apartment together.
That's a good one.
Because I moved into her apartment. We moved to Tucson, then we moved here to our apartment. So I would say moving in together with our own apartment.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was a really good one. No, yeah, I love that. And then, so we have one more question before we end this video, and it's how y'all doing? Which we pretty much answered. Serge answered that in the beginning, that he's just been working and grooving, and honestly, like I've just been vibing. I'm currently looking for a new job right now, and so like I've just been on the hunt for that. I'm carless. My car broke down for the second time in like less than 6 months, which sucks. So looking for a new car as well. So like life has just been kind of different for me, I feel like. But I'm kind of just taking advantage of like being very consistent on my social medias and like going after that type of stuff. Maybe like, you know, just concentrating on those things before like I do start having a 9-to-5 again. So because I am looking for another job, I'm just looking for something that I genuinely fucking enjoy, because I just resent like sometimes like my last job put me in a deep fucking depression where I couldn't even get out of bed for a week. Like couldn't do shit for anything. So I'm just trying not to go back to that route. I'm trying to find something that like I actually love, I actually like, and I actually enjoy doing, instead of just picking it because it's the easiest way to do, you know what I mean? Like picking the easy way out. So like I just want to find something that like I know that will last me and not make me very depressed, and I won't have anxiety going into it, and like just like have the happiness, you know, of like doing this every day. And like, yeah, I'm not gonna be happy every fucking day having a 9-to-5, but like at least something to enjoy. So, you know, fingers crossed. I know it's gonna come when it comes.
And off that note, mental health is important, guys.
It definitely is.
Don't fucking be depressed.
For sure, yeah.
I know that's very easier said than done, but
take care of yourself.
Yeah, go fucking eat some ass. I don't know. Fucking.
That's pretty much it. I did want to open our fortune cookies before we end the video.
Let's see, guys. Mine's gonna say,
oh my god, I can't open.
Don't be sad, eat ass.
What are your lucky numbers? I have 4. I have 4, 9, 16, 29, 33, 36.
Oh, I have 3, 11, 23, 38, 39, and 40.
Ooh. And what does yours say?
It says, you will have many friends when you need them.
Aww. That's cute. Aww. Mine is kind of crazy, especially with I was just talking to you guys how like I'm looking for a job right now and things have been kind of like you know what I mean? It says, keep up the good work. You soon will be rewarded financially. I feel like that fits that route very well, and I'm gonna keep this. I love this. Love that. And yes, 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 I will. But thank you so much, baby, for coming on. Always. We love having you on. They love you.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. And drop a like if you want to see me again. Oh, shit.
And let us know any other videos you guys would like to see from us, from me. Any other videos?
Me.
From him. Make sure to check out
my only
Make sure to check out his stream on Twitch and follow him and follow everybody that I have down below in the, what's it called? In the description down below.
That thing.
And I love you guys and thank you guys for joining us for this mukbang / Q&A. I love you guys so much and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!